Hello, Gina here. Well, today I'm just going to work on some index cards. I was watching a video a few days ago on YouTube and I really liked how this lady did her index cards. So I asked her if I could scrap lift them, and she said of course. And she said I'd just like it if you mention my name. I said, oh, of course I will. So her YouTube is Shanouki, I hope I said that right, Art. And there is her YouTube. I hope you can see that. My husband hasn't got my light moved yet. He's working in the yard right now. And this is her index card that I like so much. So that is what I'm going to try to make tonight. I'm going to make a bunch of them, I hope. I tried to get as much prepared as I could without just plain old doing them, so that we won't be here all night. I think I'm going to make 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I was going to use my decoupage, but that will probably take longer because we'll have to wait for it to dry. So we'll try glue stick and see how that goes. She did not put book page down, but I really want to, because I like having the whole background covered. She just put a little strip of music page, and that looked really good, but you know, we know me. So let's see how much I need. It won't cover the whole background, but it'll be okay. I don't know how much I need. Well, I should have thought this out and had this ready, shouldn't I? I can't prepare at all. I got this book out of the way for right now. That would be good. Probably go faster. So how are you all doing today? I'm doing okay. My husband's day off, so we've been in town running errands all day. One of those kind of days. You know, he's outside working on the yard. And you're doing this. Been kind of waiting for the grandchildren to show up, because I went outside this morning and the balls for the trampoline were in the neighbor's yard, and they're in the neighbor's garden, no less. Oh, I don't want that page. And the broom for the trampoline was in his garden, and we've had nothing but rain here. I didn't want to walk out there and get it, and plus I wanted to teach them a lesson. So I sent my daughter a message. I said, do the kids still have rain boots? She said, yeah. And I said, I'd like for them to come down after school, and I want to have my husband have a talk with them about the toys we buy for the trampoline, how they need to take care of them, leave them on the trampoline. I don't care if they put the broom under it while they're on there. I don't want it on there while they're jumping. But it needs to go back when they're done, or at least stay under it, and I'll put it in there. And they need to leave the balls there, and they need to respect the neighbor's garden. He's very meticulous with his garden. He has a gorgeous garden. He takes very, very good care of it. Luckily he hasn't planted it or anything yet, but he's been working in it, getting it all ready and prepared. And so she said, yeah, she'd bring them down after school. So I've been waiting and waiting for them to get here. Well, she just called a little bit ago, I'm sorry, and said, well, she didn't think they were going to come down because the middle, little 7-year-old, sick. He's got a headache and a sore throat. I'm afraid he's got what I've had. I said, no, don't bring him out. So she said she had a stern talk with him. We'll see. He's the one, he's always in the middle of everything. If there is a ruckus going on, you can bet he's in it. Always. So, we'll see. But I went out there and I thought, okay, I'm going to get these things out. I don't have muck boots, so I put on my flip-flops and went out there. Oh, I put that on the wrong. Look at what I just did. I need my little thing to go over these. I put my flip-flops out and I went out there. And I was going to get that done. Nope. I sunk so fast. Lost my flip-flops. I had to go dig those out. Luckily, my husband was on the other side of the yard. He'd have been yelling at me and dying laughing at me. And I think it sure smelled like the neighbor had put manure on. But it's about to thunderstorm. The sky's getting really dark. I thought that's got to be done now. Oh, the stupid things I do. I bet I sunk a foot down in that. So the kids really couldn't have even got out there and not sunk either. They'd have went way down. It had been a fail, big time. I just want them to start learning some respect. You gotta respect your neighbors. That's something that kids are not learning these days, and it's causing a lot of problems. They don't learn to respect other people's property. They think everything is theirs, and they don't have to respect anything. And it really bothers me, and I don't want my grandkids growing up that way. I want them to learn that you respect people's things, and I want them to learn to respect their own things. We're living in this throwaway society. He works so hard on that garden, and if those kids go out there and destroy it, even a little bitty part of it, I'm going to be angry. And he will be too. Oh boy. And he has a temper. As long as he doesn't touch them, I will let him have at it. He can tell them off. I don't want him to touch them, but he can. He can give them the what for. He can be sure that they will get a whipping from me. It won't be any big whooping that would send him to the ER. Okay. Well, I probably need a diaper wipe, maybe not. I'm not going to worry about getting it perfect because we're going to get more gluey. Okay, let's set these off to the side. We don't need those. Now, we're going to put some music paper on there. So, I'm going to get the edges off this. I don't know if this is wide enough. Not quite so. Oops, that did not go well. I didn't want it to be cut perfect. ink those up before I put them on. Oh, I've got ink over here. I'm using gathered twigs for this tonight. Probably won't need to do the edges yet. I don't know why, I just really like these when she did these. Because they were really cute. I liked her idea a lot. I'll try to link her video down in the bottom. I don't know how that works on YouTube, if you can link other YouTube videos. I'll see. I'm still trying to figure all this out. Okay, I think I got too many. So I think I'll pick out some of my favorite. I like this one because it's all wonky. I'm going to get a different glue stick because that drives me crazy the way that one does that. We went and picked up our cat today. That was an experience. She's absolutely beautiful. I hope she settles in here. Right now she's hiding. She's behind my chair in the living room. She did great when we picked her up. She just cuddled in and let me hold her most of the way home, but then she would go and she would sit on my husband's lap too. And I had to stop and run in the doctor's office to get a prescription, and we had to drop it off at the pharmacy, and she sat on my husband's lap while I was in the pharmacy, and she was just curious and looking at everything. And then we got home and she was just fine, and I was holding her and she was just kind of looking around and being all curious. And then came our little dog, and our little dog came over and sniffed her and looked at me and walked away like, all right. She wasn't, I was really shocked by her reaction, and the cat hissed, bit me, and jumped down and ran away. And she's been hidden ever since, but boy is she beautiful. She's a beautiful cat. Her name is Charlotte, but when I saw her picture the first time, I thought she looked like a Scarlet. With the way she's acting, I'm kind of thinking she's going to be Scarlet, but I don't know. We might call her Charlotte. We'll kind of see what we think as time proceeds. But the guy that gave her to us said that she hid at their house for 3 days before she ever came out, and then she was fine after that. So hopefully, is there two there? Yeah. Hopefully she will come out and make friends, because she was doing great till she saw our dog. And our dog, I mean, I'm surprised our dog didn't bark. She didn't bat at her. She did nothing. She just looked at her and walked away. She has more of a reaction when our daughter brings her dog here than she did to that cat being here. She didn't seem to care at all about the cat being here. But she's lived in a house with a cat before. I think 2 cats. The people that gave her to us had cats. At least one. And that cat ruled that house. So maybe that's why. I don't know. Okay. My hands are proper sticky now. I'll wipe my board off, my mat off now. So then, I think I need to trim all these up real quick. Where you can see me? Yep, I think so. Get that one very straight. So I thought the kids' last day of school was tomorrow, but it is next Friday. I have another week. That's a good thing because I'm behind getting some videos up. I was late today getting my video out because it just would not export. I tried and tried last night and it just would stop. It wouldn't do anything. It would just stop, and then finally I just left it all night long, and finally at 8 o'clock this morning I heard it start playing. It finally finished and I thought, wow. So I came in here and started uploading it to Facebook. And so it finally went up about, I don't know, because I had to run to town real early this morning to get the cat. The guy giving her to us had to get to work, so I had to get there early. So it was about, I don't know, 12:30 when we got home or something like that. No, I don't think it was that late. I don't remember what time I got it up, but it was late. So I don't like that. I like to be at least a day ahead so that if I have problems, I've got time, you know, to mess with it. So I want to get ahead again. I've got to quarantine this weekend for my procedure Monday, so hopefully, and my husband works all weekend. He can go to work, but he can't go anywhere else, they said. I don't understand that. But then we're not supposed to be around each other. We live in a little bitty teeny tiny house. I don't know how that's going to happen. It isn't going to happen. How do you do that? We live in a little 2-bedroom house with this little extra room that I scrapbook in. And they're telling me all that. Oh yes, I wanted to say, yes, I'll just go to the other wing. There's a kitchen and all that down there. I'll be fine. Maybe he can go stay in the pool house. I don't know, I just thought, this is kind of crazy. What? We live like normal human beings. Okay, I need a drink real quick. Alright, now you can come around the edge. Oh, first I want to corner around him. I think I'll just do 1/4 inch. Yeah, I think that's plenty. I'm looking to make sure it is 1/4 inch because it seemed like it's kind of big. I'm glad I chose 1/4 inch. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Will you please check the water hose and make sure I got it turned off all the way?
Do what?
Check the water hose, make sure I got it turned off all the way.
Where?
Outside. I'll explain later.
Yeah, let me get my sandals on.
Alright, now we'll ink all the way around. I'm kind of gonna do it heavy. I'm sorry, I went and tried to retrieve the balls.
Got all but one.
Yeah, I tried to get that. It didn't go so well. Okay, so then she had pretty little bees that she punched out. I think they were a digital. I don't really have any digitals yet. Hopefully I will soon, but I don't yet. Right now I have lots of things that I can use, you know, books and magazines and stuff. So I got one of my gardening, my seed catalogs, and I punched some out. And then they were really thin, so I put them on a piece of white cardstock. I punched a circle out. And so, let me see if I can find a place. These are the ones that I punched out. I think they're really pretty. So I thought those would work. And then I used one of my little dies. I think I got it off of AliExpress. This is what it looks like. It's the only one, it was a 4-piece set, and it's the only one that worked out of the whole set. So, I just, I have a scrap basket. I feel like I'm missing one. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, here's one. I have a basket. I have baskets to stack. I got that idea from Gail Agustinelli, and they're my junk journal baskets, and one has just scrap pieces of pattern paper, and I just got in it and punched some, and so I had it figured out, and now I'm not sure. I think I had that one maybe on there. This one on here, that one on there, that one on there, this one there, and this one there. That doesn't look quite right, but it works, so we'll glue them down. That's what we're going to do. It doesn't have to be perfect, does it? And I have went ahead and inked around the edges of these. She didn't use a dye, but I really liked the lacy feel of it. I really like that green. And in this bottle I just have Aleene's tacky glue. I'm trying to make myself use that more because it is so much cheaper. Okay, so I think I want that right there on that side. This one I think I want there too. I'm just kind of going by where I like it with the like that one right there. Okay, so then she has some lace behind them. I've got some lace cut here, and I had it picked out for each one too. So now we'll play the guessing game of which one. The green was definitely for this one, I think. Maybe not. No, it was not. It was for this one. The orange was for this one. The purple was for... Nope. Wrong again. The purple was for this one because I loved that. I thought that was pretty. Maybe the green was meant to be with this one. This one was for this one. And I think some of these I will cut down and not have them go all the way to the top. I think that might be pretty. This one with this one? No. We'll put this with this one. And this with this one. And then she had some vellum, and this was the only vellum I could find in my stash. I'm not sure I'm going to use it on any of them or all of them. It's so dark. Now it does look pretty with that one. I might like it. I didn't try it. I just cut it up. I have a whole bunch of vellum somewhere, real pretty vellum, that I have had in my stash for years, and I have stashed it somewhere. Yes, I have. Now see, like this, I don't like what it does to that one at all. This one is so light and airy and pretty. That one too, and this one. I'm not going to like it, and I don't really think I like it there. So I think it's only going on 2 of them. Okay, and then she had some classic cottage cheese. Now, where that came from in my brain, I don't know. My brain's doing funny things lately. So let's put some of this back here. That kind of helps push that to the back. Okay. I like to stretch this stuff out some and make it look kind of funny. So at this point, she went and did some sewing, and she sewed down these. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do some sewing down here. So I'm going to put you on pause, not pose. Come on, brain, let's work. And then I'll be back after I do some sewing. See you in a little while. Hey, I'm back already. I forgot a really important part that I really liked. I forgot the tissue paper. Okay, so we gotta get the tissue paper on these. Am I missing one? No. Okay, so we use pattern paper. I like pattern paper. Got lots of it. Okay, got plenty out here. That's why I had my decoupage out. Okay. I'm starting to think I was gonna need my husband to get this open for me. Okay. So I think I'm gonna cut off some pieces so I'm not dealing with such a big piece. One. Two. And I don't mind the lines. I actually love the little lines on there. I look for the pieces that have it. I like it if they have little holes. I think it all gives it character. Three. Four. 6. Okay. Alright, and I use decoupage matte. I like it better than the matte gel medium. And I've had this for a couple of years and it's still absolutely fine. Oops, this way. She said let it wrinkle up and I like that. Oops, I tore it trying to wrinkle it though. Alright, and then we'll set that off to the side and let it dry. I was getting ready to sew and I thought, now wait, I'm missing this step here. Something is not right about this. I love having a glass mat to work on. Sometime I hope I can get one of the Tim Holtz glass mats. Nothing wrong with this one. I just like the black one and have a little bit more space. I think the room off to the side to have your messiness would be. I don't have enough medium down under there. It's poofing up. Have that room off to the side to get your messiness, like your brush and stuff. I think that would be nice. Or your watercolors, that kind of thing. But this is doing. I can't remember what kind of deal I got on this, but it was really good. My husband was waiting out in the car with me. We were traveling down to my daughter's and our daughter's. I don't know why I said mine, but anyway. I said, let me stop at Michael's. I've got this. I don't know. It was like a 70% off, and then I had something else like so much off your total purchase. I don't know. I want to say I got it for like $7 or something. It was good, whatever it was. I came walking out there and he said, when I got in the truck, he said, I can tell by the way you were walking out that door, you got a good deal on whatever it was you were walking in there for. I just laughed. I said, well, I did. I'm one of those thrifty people that tries to get everything at the best deal I can. I don't want to spend more than I have to. I don't want to cheat people, but you know, if I can use coupons or find things used in a good shape, then I'm going to. Find things on sale. That's me. This has numbers on it. I haven't been too far down, I hope. Okay, so I'm going to get all these dried up, get my mat and my brush cleaned off, and then I will get them trimmed off and do my sewing, and then I will be back. So I will see you soon. Hi, okay, I'm back again. It's a lot later, supper's done, blah blah blah, you know, all that stuff. And I remembered that I needed to do something before I sewed. These are all dried. I tried to get my kitty out of her hiding place, and that didn't go so well. She's hiding a little bit longer. I did take her in. My husband brought me some food in. I got that down to her. She's not happy. She was doing good till that dog came along. And so when I was down there trying to get into her little hiding place, the dog peeked in and she batted at me. And so the next thing she did is she put some ink on her little block, and then she just kind of put some water on it and dipped it into all these little, you can see I need more water, dipped it into all these little places where there's the wrinkles and let it just slide down there, which I thought ended up looking really pretty. I don't know if I have enough water because mine's not like dripping. Oops, that didn't work. I've got a lot of water on there, I thought. There, it's starting to drip now. There it goes. And then they're sitting in the recliner watching TV with my hubby, and I didn't want to get up, but I don't have a video ready for tomorrow, so better get up. That looks nice, if I can get it. Okay, probably see if I can get more ink on there than I did last time, but I feel like I'm getting less. That is like squirting weird. There. It was squirting out the tops, like, what's wrong with that? told my husband I wish I'd have been smart and introduced her to the litter box as soon as we came in the door. Because that's what I'm worried about. I don't care if she hides for a few days. That she's got that right. But I wish she knew where the litter box is. I hope she finds it overnight while we're sleeping. The dog will go in and sleep with us, so hopefully she'll get up and walk around and find her food bowl and her litter box. I hope. Make sure we bought all the same stuff she's used to. I don't know if I can. I didn't think so. Just gonna get my... I probably should have done some of these off camera, huh? One of these days I'm going to learn to do a voiceover. My grandson is really into computer programming and stuff. He's still young, but he really wants to learn it all. He's only 10 and he's very interested. So I keep telling him, well, can you learn how to edit videos and teach me? He's like, Grandma. But he asked for a book on computer programming for Christmas. He really likes it. He thinks it's pretty cool. He's really into all that kind of stuff. Need more ink. You know, I just realized I have a rinker for that. That would probably be a lot easier. But I'm almost done. Oh, my computer just came on. How about I move my mouse? I'm not getting the runs. Like, oh look, there it's running. She was getting real good drips on hers. There's the secret. I wasn't like flicking my brush on the edge. There we go. It would be better if I got the rinker. But my luck, it'll be the bottom one in the basket. Okay, I'm flicking it. Why isn't it running? Okay, I'm gonna look real quick. that wasn't too bad. This water bottle is about to drive me nuts. I don't know what's wrong with it. This is working. Yeah, this is going much better. We'll get done faster now. All right, one more, a little bit more. I'm sure making a mess. Thinking about just kind of. Oops, I just got that all in my. I'm gonna have to switch that water out. That's okay. That thing's not working quite right. I don't know why. It's weird, something behind me just fell. Yep, that's me getting impatient, telling it, come on, let's go. Okay. Alright, I'm going to clean up this mess, do something with that ink, put it on something, I'm not going to waste it. And then I'm going to sew, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I've done sewing around all the edges. Looks like I should have cleaned my mat. I got to tell you, breaking out the re-inker was a bad idea because these got way too dark. I should have been patient because these are so much better. Like you can see the McCalls in the pattern and stuff. So don't do like I did and break out the re-inkers because I don't like these as well. So I like these much better. These three are not as good as these three. So we're going to put my favorite little bits and pieces on these three. This dark one is going to go on here. Okay, so I didn't like the little bitty bits of stuff that I had, so I made bigger, and I didn't really like the vellum. If I'd have had lighter color vellum, I would have loved it, and I do have it, I just can't find it. So I just made this bigger, and then we're going to work with, I may want some of them sideways, I thought. I'm not real sure. And I'm not real sure I want the cheesecloth that big, but I thought, well, we can cut it off. Like this one, I'm pretty sure it needs to be chopped off a little bit there. But I knew I didn't like it quite as small as I had it. Maybe I want it more like that. Yeah, I like that better. And then put that like that. And I don't know, I didn't show you my sewing. I did all kinds of stitches on these. My machine has several stitches. So, okay, I'm going to get my glue gun here. I've got it plugged in a weird... When I rearranged my room, I plugged it in really weird, and I've got to take everything out to get it back to where I can get it over here. And I'm just not ready to do that yet. So I just have to deal with it right now. I really like this glue gun though. I got it off Amazon. And it'll run for a little while without sitting on the base, so that's pretty cool. Okay, this is another favorite of mine. I just love this purple trim that I have. I don't know how I want this one. I think I might want it up near the top. Yeah, I think I want it just like that. Glue might go through and stick it all. I think it did. Alright. And then this one's another real light one. Light and airy one. So maybe... I think I need to cut that down a little bit. Maybe put this one off center a little bit like this. Put this over here. Yeah, I like that. So put some glue there. Ooh, ooh. Calm down. Ouch. I'm not real good at the glue gun yet, but I've been trying so many different ways to get the adhesive bill under control, because buying that Fabri-Tac all the time is kind of ridiculous. It's not very cheap. I like that. Okay. Now, this one. I really like... I think I'll put this on this side. And maybe offset this one a little bit too. And did I tell you I put little thread bundles under there? Instead of sewing, I just made some thread nest and put them under, because I really didn't have anything I could sew on. I didn't have the vellum or anything, so there was nothing. You can't sew on this cheesecloth. That would not work. So I just decided to do that, and I think it looks really pretty. This one I put a variegated green on. I just love the green against the orange. I think it's really pretty. And this one I put a sparkly against all this purple. So let's see how this one's going to look the best. I think we'll do this one sideways like that. Now, should it be in the middle? I haven't done one in the middle, but I kind of like that. I really like this idea, and having these just ready to go and grab. Now I think I am going to have to put something on the back, just because I'm afraid my threads will come out. And I had a pink bobbin in. Didn't think about that. The only time I pay attention to my bobbin is if I'm using metallic thread, and then I want to make sure I have a metallic bobbin so it won't get all jammed up. I'm going to put that over the darkest part. Yeah, I'm liking that, so I'll put that part down. Like that, just like that. Ooh, I'm about to run out of glue stick, and I don't know where my glue sticks are. since I changed my room around. Let's crash that one. There we go. Okay, so then she took book page and made the little tabs, but I really like to have fabric tabs. I do book page tabs sometimes, but I like fabric tabs. And since I did the flowers, I think that I'll probably want a fabric tab. So I went through I've got a little basket of some scraps of fabric in here. They're usually clothes. This one is Tim Holtz, but the rest of these are just clothes that I've cut apart. I get them at our thrift store usually when things go half off, or not half off, but free. So I go in there late in the day when everybody's kind of picked everything over, and I get the stuff nobody wanted. So I'm trying to decide. I got red for the poppies on this one. I was having a hard time, and I don't want to go out into my storage room and go through it. It's kind of late at night, and I still got to get this all together for tomorrow, so I just I'm trying to decide if I want this at the top, and then I'm trying to decide if I just want to staple these or glue these, and I think I'm going to go with staple. So I'm going to unplug my glue gun so I don't accidentally go to bed with it on. Okay, so I probably only wanted about that big, and I'm kind of thinking right there would be really cute. So I need to cut this down a little bit. Grab my little scissors. I didn't cut that very straight. My friend gave me this Tim Holtz fabric. I had never even seen any, and she gave me 2 bundles of it. I was like, whoa, are you serious? You really can? Oh, no. It is jammed up again. Well, I think what I will do is show you my plan for each one of them, and then I'll do that off camera, because you don't want to sit through that. Maybe we will hot glue them and then I will staple them later. Let me plug this back in. It should still work. That thing is so frustrating. But it's so lovely when it does work. I got a lot on there. I'm probably going to burn my hand on that one. Okay, here goes. Oops, that's upside down. Oh, no, it's not. How'd I have that? Ah! Kind of lumpy. Oh, come on, my glue's not coming out. Okay, so there's that one. I'll put staples through that tomorrow. No, don't worry about that tonight. This one I got for this one. I could not find anything. But you know, I don't know if I'm going to put a tab on that. Let's see. Let's cut this down. I'll cut right here. Maybe. I didn't cut it very straight, but I think that's okay. Wish I could cut a part that has no flower on it, but I don't think I can. Maybe cut a little bit more off, not so big. Square. I'm going to cut till I have none. I like that. Okay. I like the colors that came out on the back here. There's like yellows and blues. I wonder if that has to do with the lines that were on the back that aren't anymore. Okay. And then this one, I got for this one, I think. Yeah. It's real wrinkly though. And I think I'll just go with that. Oh, okay. Do I want it real wrinkly up there, or do I want this one on the side also? It will probably be tucked down in. I think I want that at the top. And that's all wrinkled on there real funny. I want that like that. Kind of thinking of putting... No, I'm going to let it just wrinkle. I was thinking about putting some glue in there so it will stay that way. But then it will be hard, and I don't want it to be hard. I wish that was on the front. I wish I'd have done it the other way. I don't know if I could. I can. We're going to turn this around. So I want this on the front. I love the unevenness of it. There. Yeah, I like that. It's just kind of all unwrinkly, or unwrinkly. That is a made-up word, if I ever heard one. Okay, I got this purple for this one. And it's kind of a wrinkly one too. I don't know, since I put that at the top. I guess I put it over here. And I'm going to put it all the way on. I'll have to put a glue stick in there soon. Yikes. Wrinkled. I don't know what my thing is with wrinkled. I wouldn't want it wrinkled if I was wearing it, but I want it wrinkled on my little card here. Alright, there's that one. Got the thread sticking to me. Look at my hands. I could not get them clean from because I got into the re-inker. Okay, now this one is for this card, and it's probably going to need to go. And this got a really jagged cut on the end, and I don't think I like it on this one. So we're going to make a straight cut. Maybe, do I want paint? I think I want paint. See, on this one, I wish I would have ironed it. Isn't that funny how I am stuff? I am so strange. So I think I want it this way. Oh, I just thought of something. Wish I had my little finger things on. I think I'm going to put it down here. I've got those little finger protectors. You'd think I would wear them, but apparently I can't be bothered with them. Oops, I don't have that on, do I? I don't have that on at all. Goodness. I'm sorry, I bet that glue gun hitting this glass mat is really loud. Alright, what's this one for? Oh, this one. So, how do I want this one to be? That, but I don't want it to be. I don't know if I want it high up like I had it. I like it, but I think it will just fall. I really like that though, so I'm going to try it and see what happens. Oops, wrong scissors. I think I've got 5 pair out right now. Alright. Okay, so put this thing back on the charger. Here they are. And I thank you, Shanouki, for giving or sharing their video with us and your idea. And I thank you for being so kind and generous and saying, absolutely, that's why you share your ideas. I think that's wonderful when people are like that, and I thank you. And everybody go check out her channel, and she has got so many videos and so many wonderful ideas. I'm sure this won't be the last idea I try. You all have a great day, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that you will subscribe and like my video, and I hope that I will see you around soon. Have a great day. Bye.